Welcome back. It's beard product time. I know you guys love the sex toy stuff, but I thought it's time to go back to where it started, and that is with the beard oil. Now, this video is Wild Hair talks about wild hair. Yeah, mental, innit? I'm going to talk about my own oils. Why not? Well, the reason why I want to do this is because I can, and it's because I like them. I like my own oils, and you guys also seem to like them. But what's your favourite? So, Wild Hair Oils came on the scene in December 2020. So we've only been around this is our 4th month of trading. I would say there's probably about 350 bottles somewhere out there, whether it's in the States, we're in Greece, Turkey, England. They're out there. 6 scent profiles. Let's go through them. If you would like to purchase some Wild Hair UK, head over to www.wildhairuk.co.uk. So the first one I'm going to talk about is this one. This is our unscented blend. There is no fragrance to it apart from the slightest smell from the grapeseed and the castor oil. Why did I do an unscented? It's a funny story. It's not funny, but I think it's great to have the option. When my daughter was born, I was told not to wear any deodorant with a strong scent. Don't wear aftershave, beard oil, get unscented. And it made me thinking, well, I don't actually have any unscented. It's also nice that you can just use an oil at night if you don't want to be smelling of whatever blend you choose. So I think it's good to have the option. So we have an unscented one. The base recipe for all these 6 oils are the same, and that is camellia tea oil, which I'm a big fan of camellia tea oil. Why? It is great at softening your skin and your hair, and it has anti-aging properties, blah, 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 blah. It helps the skin, blah, blah. It helps the skin. It's great. It's also from a manufacturer sense. It's like, it's not cheap, but it's not super expensive. It's almost just like the quality of the oil is matched with a decent price. So you got camellia tea oil. You then have castor oil. The castor oil, I use castor oil because it almost gives me like, it's very thick, if you know castor oil, and for me, I call it the wet look. Now, there is a brand that uses a lot of castor oil, and that is the Bald Viking, which I'm sure you've all heard of. He uses a lot of castor oil, and I've always called it a sap. And I like the fact that it almost gives you the wet look. It gives you a shine. It's like a little, it's like a film. It gives you a bit of a nice little sort of wet look, which is why I call it a wet look. You know, wet oil. So it just helps because the camellia tea and the grapeseed is a wet oil. We have jojoba oil and rosehip oil. Now, jojoba oil, the reason why I put jojoba oil in there is because it is an oil that premium brands would use, and people know, when people see jojoba oil, they think like premium oil. They think, oh, that's a premium oil. There is exactly the same amount of rosehip oil and jojoba oil in my blend. I can't really tell you how much, but it's enough that it gives it a nice bit of colour. You get a bit of the properties. Rosehip oil I love. Again, it's got anti-aging bollocks and all that stuff that people love to really tell you why and what it does to your beard. For me, read the reviews on the website. I have invested money into this brand, my brand. I make all these. These aren't brought. I make all these. I've invested it because I believe in it. You know, the CPSRs for the 5 balms, that was 200 quid. Why? Because I invested. I love what I do. I love the blend. And that's enough for me. And I use it every day. Today I've got Rose in. Rosalie. Rose. So what else is in there? So grapeseed, camellia, jojoba, rosehip, castor. So there's 5 carrier oils. This oil on the website will cost you $11.99 for 30 mils. Oh my God, is that expensive? No, it's not really expensive, is it? I mean, you can go to the supermarket and buy a bottle of oil for 4 quid, 3 quid, and it will probably be argan oil. The reason why I had priced it at that price is because of how much this oil costs me to make, and the artwork, the reports, the bottle, the whole deal. And as any business, you would then work out, cover your costs, you know, cover all your expenses, and also get a profit. If you don't get a profit, you are not a business. Do you really think when you go to a restaurant and you spend 28 quid on a steak, do you really think that restaurant has spent 28 quid on a steak and served it for you for 28 quid? No. Why? Because they're a business. Realistically, they probably spent 450, 350, 450 on that steak, on that piece of meat, and they charge you 28 for your chips and your sauce. Another thing about this oil is I have heard from boyfriends of girlfriends or boyfriends, it works in their hair. It's a lovely oil just to sort of put, for the ladies here, if you're watching, a little bit through your hair, and you're going to get the qualities of the oil in your head hair. So if you're a lady and you have hair and your boyfriend's got a bottle of wild hair, nick a bit. Anyway, the more you use, the more you buy off me. Win-win, huh? Girls. Let's start with the girls. So we have 2 girls here. We have Joanna and we have Rose. Joanna first. She has turned into the flagship of Wild Hair. We've got amber, leather, raspberry, and also orange. She is the first scent that I made successfully. So I think that's why she's almost just gone into the flagship scent of Wild Hair. She's not a nice lady. No, she's kinky. She's a bit naughty. You get sweetness, and what you'll find is the scent profile. For me, with my beard, I would say I could smell Joanna for 4 to 5 hours, and then you get like either leather is really sort of background bottom note. Really, if you sniffed your beard after the sweetness and the fruitiness is gone, you would just smell the leather. But like I say to people, if you want an oil that's going to last 7, 8, 12, 15 hours, I wouldn't want that in my beard. Your nose adapts to the smell. Have you not ever noticed when you've brought like an incense or a smelly for the room, you're walking in the morning, you go, oh, that smells like daffodils. But then after an hour when you're in the room, you can't smell it. It takes about half an hour for your nose to adapt. It neutralizes, it becomes used to the smell. That's why when you wear beard oil, if you're constantly breathing like we all do, and you're going, Joanna, I think you're something wrong with your sinuses anyway. You know, you will adapt. That's why occasionally just give the beard a good sniff, and the other half, the partner, the missus, the boyfriend, will smell. You know, when they come and kiss you, they'll smell it, and they might go, "Oh, that's lovely," or "That smells like manure," and you wouldn't even been able to smell it because it's been under your nose. I like her. I think she's a great scent. People out there love her as well. She's got almost 30 reviews on my website now, and that's about 10 or 15 more than the other hairs. People always want to comment on Joanna, and they have Rose. Rose. Rose is it's an all-day scent. I've got her in today. Remember, all the base is the same, so we don't need to refer back to that. But you will feel the softness. One thing I didn't say about the base was how quick you will feel it absorb into your beard. I guarantee you, in less than 5 minutes. I would say 2 minutes, but I don't want you guys getting your stopwatches out. 5 minutes of this oil in your beard after you've straightened it or dried your beard, it will be gone and you will not feel any greasiness, and you'll feel a light, aerated, moisturized beard. So Rose is a patchouli, bergamot, and sweet orange scent. She is an evening scent. You can wear her whenever you want, but I find she's a nice, calm, controlled evening scent. Something that I'd like to pop on. Would make a great butter, basically, for bedtime. She is a subtle smell, but you would get whiffs of her. We recently won a Golden Beard Award for Rose from Sat on My Butt, who's a reviewer who's reviewed 600, I think, beard products. Does it mean anything? As a confidence boost, yes, it does. It does mean something. There's a guy there who's tried hundreds of oils and beard products, and he has given us an award because he likes the brand, he likes the smell for Rose. But there's only like 20 other beard oils on that list out of 600. So the fact that we're on there, yes, it does mean something. It's more of a confidence boost that we're in the right direction. And that's up. Like Rose as a scent, I drink a lot of tea. I don't drink alcohol. At night, I drink chamomile tea. During the day, I drink Lady Grey and green tea. Lady Grey is bergamot and orange. Think Earl Grey, but with orange. And then you got a bit of wood in there. So she was inspired by like Earl Grey, Lady Grey. I've got her in today. She's not my go-to oil, and she is very good. And yeah, it's a good oil. It all depends on you anyway. Read the reviews, you know, people love them. Now the boys. Brady. Brady is a refreshing, intriguing scent that people seem to love as well. Everyone's got their own favourite. If you've watched this video and you got to this part and you've tried my oils, what hair is your favourite? Stick it in the description, write in the comments, click the subscribe button if you don't already. People love Brady, and I would say I would give Brady a 6 out of 10. Neroli, spearmint, patchouli again. Patchouli, I love patchouli. Well, I find it's a nice wooden scent. Too much of it, it can kill an oil, but just enough is a nice sort of base of woodiness. What else did it say? Pomegranate. It's a fragrance oil. Neroli and the patchouli and the spearmint are essential oils, and the pomegranate is a fragrance oils. I do not mind using fragrance oils in my blends. I get good fragrance oils. You know, I don't. The oils that I use, there's a company called Fresh Skin. They do great fragrance essential oils. There's also Mystic Moments I buy from, and also another company I can't remember. There's 3 different companies that I get each one from. I like it. The spearmint does scare people, but don't think brushing your teeth spearmint. Think when you open a packet of Polos and you get that initial opening of the packet and then it's gone. Think of that, the opening of the packet of Polos, and then it just mellows into the rest of the scent. Neroli also is a bit of a fighter against it. But yeah, I'd give Brady a 6 out of 10. Remember, you can buy these oils from www.wildhareuk.co.uk. There is a discount on as well. If you use WILD15, you can save yourself 15%, funny enough. Harold. Harold is our fun sort of scent. It's apologies, one sec. Harold is apple, which is a fragrance oil, aftershave, which is a fragrance oil, and lime, which is an essential oil. The apple adds like a fun sweet shop sort of soury sweet scent to it. The aftershave is like a cologne scent. I would like these in the barbers. I think this is a great barber scent. If you've just done someone's beard and neatened them, neatened them up, I think to then stick a bit of Harold in there, they would feel like they've got aftershave on, but it's a fun, nourishing aftershave that isn't too overpowering. The lime, I added the lime because it just felt something was missing in terms of a seasoning. Maybe it was the chef in me, but I just felt that a bit of lime just almost just freshened it up. If you ever have a salad or a bit of fish or something, you just need a bit more, put a bit of lime or lemon or something, a bit of citrus just to lift it. And I find that really did lift the scent. Harold, people do love Harold. I think they love the funness of him. There he is, Harold. Last but not least is the most recent hair to the drove. A drove is a bunch of hairs, just so you know. His name is Peter. Peter came out the end of January, so he wasn't an original member of the drove. And Peter is grapefruit, cucumber, and cardamom. Now, why this scent profile? It's a combination of two brands and their products that I love. I didn't steal the idea, but I would say that it's an idea of Lakeland Beard Care's grapefruit and cardamom butter, which I love. It's the best butter I've tried. Check out Lakeland Beard Care. Summer Nights, Afternoon Delights, something like that. It's the orange one. Get that in butter. Say, just buy it now. Forget about Wild Hair. Buy that butter. No, don't. It's that butter, grapefruit and cardamom, is such a good combination. And in a culinary sense, it works. It is going to work. If you had grapefruit and poached it in cardamom, it will work. It just does. And then cucumber. Now, why cucumber? Ruin Silk. If you haven't heard of Ruin Silk, they are a Cambridge-based brand who came on the scene doing sunglasses and then went beard care, and now they do both. They have a scent called Water, and it's a cucumbery, spicy scent. Muy bien. Very good scent. It's my favourite scent profile. It's a combination of cucumber, grapefruit, and cardamom into one. Think spice meets citrus, harshness, bit of bitterness. It's something that if you had it as a shower gel, it would wake you up in the morning. It's an awesome scent profile. And I just wanted to combine two of my favourite sort of brands together into a Wild Hair brand. Nothing new has ever been, everything's always been done. It's not a rip-off, it's not a copy. It's just my take on what I believe is a great scent. And that's why I'd give him an 8 out of 10. So they're my oils. I have 6. I am working on hair number 6, bottle number 7. Want to know a bit more about what I'm planning? It won't be out. There's actually 2. Let's backtrack. I'm actually working on 2 new hairs. One will be coming out hopefully 2 to 3 months probably. I am looking at it being a younger hair. We've got the crew here. I think it'd be cool to have like a younger hair. Scent profile I'm not going to mention, but it's a combination of sort of citrus, spice, and wood. Haven't worked on the artwork yet, but the other scent I'm working on, I haven't actually thought about yet, but I have got a name, and it is most likely to be the start of our Halloween combo, and I will bring out a limited, No, let's not make it limited. It'll be a new hair, but it'll come out and it will be in your pocket or on your shelves by Halloween. And it'll be like it's clever. It's keeping with the same theme, but it's clever. At the moment, it's just written on a post-it note. So we'll see. So that's it. So thank you for watching this video. There is more sex toys coming up. There's even a conversation about erectile dysfunction and a cock cage, I'm calling it, that will help you improve your penis and that. And a few other toys coming out. So yeah, it's great. So thanks for watching this video. If you like the beard stuff, click the like, hit the subscribe button, head over to www.wildhareuk.com.co.uk. I think I own both domains anyway, so it's fine. And yeah, just enjoy Wild Hair. Let me know if you've used Wild Hair. Let me know if you like Wild Hair. Let me know if you hate it. I can just delete the comments anyway, so it's fine. Have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye. Tame that hair.